Hi, everybody. Dominique here. I just want to take a minute to let people join on so we can get this party started. I do want to do a shout out first and foremost. Let's give a round of applause for NOLA Creative. Okay, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for NOLA Creative and the amazing Summer Carter. She has organized all of this together. So this is day 4 of the Christmas challenge. So if you guys haven't seen some of the other challenges that we have done that have been brought to you by Living Color Artists, it is a movement that we have just been chugging along and propelling and building momentum to it for supporting artists and promoting diversity and inclusion. And we are continually inspired and just in awe by everybody's continued support and involvement in this movement as well. So I just want to go over a couple things while people are getting situated. I'm hoping that you pull out your paints and powders because I'll be using some eyeshadow palettes for tonight's tutorial to join me and paint along with me, or share at least your own versions for today's theme, which is reindeer. So before I, jump the gun too much, I do want to go over what you have a chance to win for participating in this challenge. So it started a couple days ago because, like I said, we are on day 4. So you will have needed to have painted every day before that daily deadline. And the 2 prizes that we have up to offer is a $50 gift card that is brought to you by NOLA Creative and NOLA Creative Kids. And then we also have a gift set from Creative Faces, which is sponsored by the amazing, the most generous, she's got the biggest heart ever, Andrea Mohe. Okay, so we've got 2 amazing prizes and anybody can participate. Just make sure that you are doing your hashtags. We'll have that on the screen in a minute here. And I don't want to delay too much longer, but I'm hoping like people are coming in. Say hello in the chat. Feel free to ask me any questions. Send me some hearts. Send me some love. Yep. So there you'll see on the screen for our U.S. participants is Creative Faces, Glitter Sticks. This is by Andrea Mohe. And then we also have a $50 gift card. Okay. So if you are looking to, save a little bit for, your Christmas holiday, or you want to splurge on additional face paint stuff, this is what you've got. Okay. And this is on behalf of Creative Faces and NOLA Creative Kids. Miss Summer Carter. And so again, remember to do your hashtags, the Living Color Artist, so LCA 7 Days of Christmas Challenge, and the hashtag of Living Color Artist. So join that movement and participate with us. All right, so without further ado, I am going to get started. And I'm going to give out tons of tips and tricks. I'm going to do like the full shebang. This will be like a softer look. But I want to talk about people particularly with darker skin and some different tricks that you can do. So I'll be using an eyeshadow palette. This was a gift. This was my birthday gift, actually. And it's got an array of colors of eyeshadow. So there's tons of different highly pigmented eyeshadow palettes that are out there. Alyssa Griffiths has one that I also use is actually in my kit. And then there is the crayon box or crayon case. I can't remember what it's called, that a lot of people will use as well. But you can use them with paints and layer them and load things and things like that, or in place of, or even for like your base work. So I am going to go over that today. So I am going to start with, this is a wolf white. And because of my pigmentation, there's 2 things that you can do. So you can use a primer on the face and then load up the powders, and you should get a really good application and it look heavily pigmented on the skin. However, another thing that you can do on the job if you don't have primer, which is what I'm going to show you now, is to put a light layer of white paint. Okay, so when you go to put that heavily pigmented powder on top of it, it's going to pop. So this is what's going to double as a primer for me. So this white paint, I'm just fudging over my eyelid because this is going to be where I do my doughy eyes for my deer, my reindeer. All right, so we got one eye done. What did I do with my white paint? Just that quick. I moved it behind my mirror. And the other eye. And I'm not putting lashes on till the end. And this is a lot heavier than I wanted it, but it's okay. I'm going to take the other end of the sponge and just blot it a little bit to pick up some of that. So now it's a bit softer. There we go. In any place, if there was something that I didn't want it, got my magic baby wipes, and I'm just going to wipe it. All right. So another place is the inside of the ears that I want to do. So this will be the inside of the ear here. And a good gauge to know where to place ears when making animal faces is I like to do right where the arch of the eyebrow is where I put that for any animal I do that I make ears for. And just because I'm going to do a muzzle, this is just a light layer. All right. Okay, so now I am going to take my powders and some smoothie blenders, and we're going to mix up some shades. So we're going to start with the fairer tones first. I like to do light to dark, and then I can build and blend. So this is like a beige. And you really see that beige tone as to where without a primer or a white base, this would really kind of fade out on my skin tone. So you have to be sure to give, what is this platform that we're using? StreamYard permission so that I can see your comments, okay? Hey, Shania. Here we go. I'm totally kind of feeling my way through that one. I'll get that all straightened out in a minute. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm live, child. Mm-hmm. I thought I told all my kids, but somebody didn't get the memo. All right. There we go. So now we want to do the browns. So I do multi-tone browns. So I'm doing like a softer brown. And you'll see how that layers out first. And then we'll do a heavier brown. Just outlining ears. Now I'm going to go in with that darker brown. What's nice about this smoothie blenders is that you can really kind of do a lot of shaping with them. Because a reindeer's face is on the thinner side. So I'm hoping you guys can follow that shape. Uh-oh. Trey, can you come fix this backdrop for me? All day. Nobody bothers me until now. So now I'm going to take the other side and blend everything together. So you have like that nice dark outline, but it blends into that lighter brown. And then we'll define it all with the line work. And one other thing is I want really rosy cheeks. So rather than using a powder, I am actually going to put paint on top of it. But you could totally layer if you wanted to. Just got like the shimmery pink, and I wanted to be on the drier side. And I smile to know exactly where I want to put it, right on the cheeks, right where it's nice and full and perked out. Okay, so I'm going to move my mirror here. There we go. We are going to start our line work. I'm still live, guys. So I like to do all of the outlining first. I'm just rearranging stuff on my desk since I moved this mirror. There we go. All right. So this is a number 2 round. This is a Marcella Bustamante. I really love her brush series. Hi, Val. All right, so just getting this really well loaded. This is a Wolf Black that I'm using to do my line work with. So I start here, and you know what? I think I'm gonna leave that negative. And you know what? Rather than do black, let's do dark brown. I want this super duper soft. So remember, you don't always have to outline things in black. So I'm gonna start with the ears because the focal point of this design is going to be a bling piece. So I don't want to have a bunch of product behind where I want my bling to stick to. So we've got one ear outlined, and I'm hoping that you guys can see this okay. Please let me know if I need to adjust. And while the paint is still wet, you can do a lot more blending with just your finger. And now I'm going to outline my eyes. So I start at the corner of the eye and do a thin to thick all the way around and come down to a point. And this is still with that dark brown. And then I just do like a flick up. And a really thin line connecting it to that other side. So one eye, and then we do the other one. Thin lines, not a lot of pressure. Thin to thick. So press a little harder when you want it to be thick, and then lighten up the pressure and follow that line all the way back. So there we go. Now we can do the outline of the rest of the face. And like I said, it's thinner, so it doesn't come out as much. And it comes right into where the muzzle is. When I do other animals, their faces are a lot rounder. And then the muzzle, the snout, whatever you want to call it. All right. Yes, please like and share, friends. Send me some love. For those of you who are watching, let me know if you are painting along. Oh, I had my brush out that I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to use a small flat brush to do the nose. I painted a ton of this style of reindeer this past weekend. And another thing that you can do with like a red starbin powder or eyeshadow is to do the red nose for Rudolph. But I'm doing a black nose because I want it to be more realistic. There we go. Using a flat brush makes it easier to get that defined straight line across, or even a filbert brush if you want to do Tootsie Decor. Hey, good afternoon. Good evening for me. It's after 5 o'clock here. And then next, I'm gonna take that number 2 round again, or no, what is this? This is the number 5 round. I'm sorry. And do just like some dots here. Okay. I'm hoping you guys are seeing this okay. So I'm going to go back to that number 2 round because I want to do, actually I lied. Let's do a 0. So I have been really big on like fine detail brushes and designs lately, even on the job, just because the parties are smaller now. And I find that I have more time to do those extra little details. So I'm literally going to go across my lower eyelid. And this is something you probably couldn't do in a child, but you could do it in an adult. And do lower lashes. Just a couple, not going all the way across. Just going across the bottom eyelid, like literally where the lashes, right underneath the lashes. And I'm just kind of flicking down. I do like 3 or 4 of them and call it a day. That's it. But it adds to the look just a little bit. Okay. We're going to add this bling. So many of you may know that I have a online boutique with glitters and gems and bling and stencils. So Sparkling Glitz Boutique is another one of my businesses. Just want to encourage you guys to have multiple streams of income. You know, this pandemic has taught a lot of people that if you put all of your eggs in one basket, you will, it just doesn't work out well. So that's something that I started. And everything is going well. And I wanted to offer a special for this particular event and showcase how to use this particular bling. So I have some reindeer horn blings that you guys saw in the image shared. And so this is really festive. We've got some flowers on here. So it's based on medical tape. So all you have to do is pull the sticky back off. Now I'm going to remind you that if you are doing like an outdoor event, tape doesn't do well in cold weather. So what you'll want to do is to apply some eyelash glue or Prozade or something like that to make it more tacky on the skin to help it adhere and last longer for them. So we've got our antlers on, but one more thing that we need before it's finished, I've got to put lashes on. So I've got big doughy lashes, and fawns, reindeer, deer have, you know, just a few little white spots or what we call like white freckles on their fur. So I am just cleaning this number 5 round. And you know what? I'm going to try it out because sometimes brushes do not give you that nice, when you go to dot. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. I just want to get a really good consistency is the key to getting your dots shaped the right way. Thank you. So these dots are going to be bigger, but they're not like perfectly shaped. So I just kind of lay the brush down flat and move it just a little bit. So I do like 3 or 4. So we've got 3 there, 3 there, and then we do a few here right under where this bling is. And there we go. All right, so lashes. For those of you who use strip lashes, I was actually showing my mom how to use them earlier. So 2 things that you want to do. If you're going to use just like strip glue, and you know what? No, I got these big gaudy doughy lashes. We've got 50-mile-an-hour winds today, so I'm going to double glue these so I don't go outside and have my lash flat up my face. I'm going to go out like this and self-promote with cards for sure. Anytime that you do design, practicing on your own face, and you're just like, I'm really proud of this, do a store run. Take a handful of cards in your pocket. You'd be surprised. You might get a few crazy looks though, so be prepared for that too. But it is a great marketing tool. I go out in costume all the time and pass my cards out, and it's great. So I've gotten a couple gigs that way too. Okay, so I am applying lash glue on this line, lash line of the lashes. This has to get a little tacky. So guess what we're going to do where that gets tacky? Put glitter on my face. Because everything's better with glitter. Oh, I'm getting that where I wanted to. And this is getting tacky. So I have to put the eyeliner. And the eyeliner is also glue as well. So that's what I mean when I say doubly adhered. So this is it's by Kiss. It's an eyeliner pin. So just like if you're able to draw eyeliner on, you can use that to do that. And this liner is going to be thick. I'll put some mascara on after as well. And what's nice, the powders, as I'm doing this, are way more forgiving. There we go. Both eyes lined. Glitter. I totally took out, oh, there it is, it's hidden. So this is like a pink iridescent glitter. You can use a gold, you can use yellow, purple. Ooh. Oh, I've got it packed up. Okay, so Drea Mohe, one of our sponsors for the gifts with the glitter stick. She's got an amazing, it's like a neon yellow. It is like my fave. But I really like this pink. I'll be extra and put some on my lips too. And okay, so my glue is like dang near invisible on these lashes. I'm just going to take some tweezers. And you want to lay it in the middle. So make it touch right in the middle of the eyelid. And then balance it out. I'm using the tweezers to make sure that I can level it at the right place. And I'm just taking the tip of the tweezers closed and pressing it into that liner I just laid out. We got big doughy eyes. All right. And now to do the other side. And I got to put some mascara on to blend it, so I'll do that too. There we go. Yay! Hi! All right, guys. So, I feel like it's done. Like I'm not missing anything else other than mascara, which I didn't pull out and is probably packed up. So I will finish that and get a final folder for you guys. But again, you can get more bling like this. Or these. Can I get it in the right spot? There we go. There we go. That is available at sparklingglitz.com. I will share the link when the video posts on the while after this live is over. And again, I just want to thank Living Color Artist and our sponsors, Living Color or NOLA Creative Live and NOLA Creative Kids for the $50 gift card and the gift set from Creative Faces glitter sticks with Andrea Mohe. So be sure that if you are participating in this challenge for this week, this is a 7-day challenge, that you make sure that you are putting up your hashtags that you're sharing on Instagram. So again, this is a 7-day challenge. This is day 4. Today's theme was reindeer, and you are going to do the hashtag LCA 7-day Christmas challenge. and hashtag living color artists. So continue to be inspired, continue to share, push through, try something different, get out of the box. Okay. Act like there is no box. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate all the love and the feedback. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.